Welcome back. Occasionally in business, a technology is introduced that revolutionizes an existing industry and great opportunities for wealth are created. Change in today's world is happening very quickly, and developments in technology have really been the driving force behind it. The question is, how can you use those changes happening around you to your advantage? The internet became publicly available in the early 90s, and by the year 2010, the number of internet users worldwide had exceeded 2 billion people. We're now interconnected in a way we've never been before. The internet explosion has changed the way information is communicated. Traditional marketing is becoming less and less effective because it's based on interruption. Advertisers try to grab our attention by getting in front of us, and eventually we experience this interruption as noise. And as a culture, we simply don't trust the message that we're being given anymore. Future marketing is focusing on relationships and developing the value in those relationships. A major change has taken place in how business is being done, and if you want to be successful in business, you're going to have to be a part of that change. Social media is exploding, and its foundation is based on relationships. We use social media to build new relationships, reestablish old ones. We have work-related networks, special interest networks, networks of friends and family. We're continually exchanging advice and recommendations with people in those different networks. Well, Nu Skin has chosen this powerful model for their product launches. And what it does is provide you as an individual the ability to leverage your personal relationships and networks in a way that's never been available before today. I mean, imagine having the time and money to travel, to relax, to spend time with family and friends, to simply have fun. It gives you the ability to do what you really want to do and less of what other people have decided you should be doing. So my question's really simple. Is your life on track to take you to the lifestyle that you'd like to live? Is what you're doing on a day-to-day basis ever going to put you in a position to have the time and the money and the freedom to enjoy your life the way that you'd like to? And what you're being presented with here is a vehicle that can allow you to create that lifestyle. If you have a desire for things to be different in the future, then it's time to think and approach things differently than you did in the past. Most people have the mistaken idea that you have to work more to earn more, but that really just gives you less time and more stress. The clock's only got 24 hours for all of us, so why is it that some people have plenty of time and money while most of us are caught up in the rat race? It's because they understand something very important. They understand that the secret lies in building a team so that you don't have to do the work alone. Let's say you could work 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year, and you did it for the next 45 years. You have about 90,000 hours that you can work in your lifetime and trade time for money. Instead, let's say that you could set aside just 2 hours a day to build a new business, and in that time you put together a team of 12 people who do the same thing. Each of those 12 does the same thing with 12 others, and all of a sudden you have 156 people on your team. So in addition to your own time, you now have 312 hours a day, or over 100,000 hours a year worth of productivity. It's more than you can work in a lifetime. So if you could be paid on 100,000 hours worth of productivity in a year instead of your entire life, would that be interesting to you? Look, your job in all this is really very simple. It's just about teaching others that there's a new and innovative way to generate income by leveraging your personal networks. And make no mistake, your networks are your greatest asset. But good news travels fast, and if you don't share the opportunity, other people will. So you can choose to build your own network now and benefit from it, or just be a consumer in someone else's network later. Choice is yours. Fortunes are going to be made in the anti-aging industry. The age-lock products which are being launched over the next couple of years can't be compared to anything else on the market anywhere in the world, and they're going to totally revolutionize the biggest market trend in history. So the earlier you begin positioning yourself, the greater the income possibilities each and every time Nu Skin releases a new product. Your first step in starting your business is just to sign up with Nu Skin. Once you've signed up, you'll be able to purchase products at a wholesale price, sell products at retail, and sign other people into the business. There are two basic ways of earning money. One is to create a consumer network. The more powerful way is focusing on building a leadership network of people like you, which will allow you to generate more volume and in turn, greater income. Developing your leadership network starts with you. To qualify for commissions, you must become an executive, and you do this by creating a total of 4,500 points of commissionable volume within 3 months' time. 1 point equals $1. It's entirely up to you how you want to create this volume, but you need 1,000 points to start your qualification. We have a suggestion for a very simple way to do this. Start with this discounted educational package, which gives you 1,000 points of volume. The package also contains a selection of products for you to experience so that you can get to know the quality of those products and then in turn refer them to other people. The person who invited you can explain in more detail why this is such a smart idea. When you become an executive and focus on building a leadership network, you'll begin to qualify for larger commissions. Nu Skin's traded on the New York Stock Exchange, so all revenues and figures are publicly available. Here are the reported average annual income for Nu Skin distributors. Do any of these incomes look interesting to you? Where do you see yourself fitting in? Traditionally, only those with lots of capital can start their own business. But here you can build something that can evolve to become big international business without major capital investment, with little or no risk, and still have tremendous potential. This business is a learning process, and you will need help as you're getting started. We have a school here called Global Partners Network, or GPN. If you're ready to get started, tell the person who invited you. There's a whole team of people here to help. Finally, just some practical details. To get started, you need to register with Nu Skin. Nu Skin needs to know who you are in order to pay you commissions earned. In return, they'll assign you an ID number. All volume created by your team will be linked to that ID number, and Nu Skin pays commissions once a month based on volume. You may also like to know that your business is a willable entity that you can pass on to your heirs or children. The next step, simply to get started. The sooner you get started, the sooner you can start making money. So get back to the person who invited you, either physically or via the internet. And a tip, in order to prepare for that meeting, write down a list of any questions you may have, and then make a list of the top 10 people you'd like to offer this opportunity to. And think of at least one major goal that you would like to accomplish this year. This is very exciting times, and we wish you the very best of luck.